Hello. If you are a man who finds yourself lying down at night and waking up just as tired as when you went to bed, if you have noticed that your erections are not as strong as they once were, if your energy seems to drain away with each passing day, I need you to listen closely because what I am about to tell you is something most men never hear explained with clarity. Many are told that this is just aging, that poor sleep, fading virility, and daily fatigue are inevitable after 60. But that is not true. These are not natural signs of time. They are signs that your body is missing something essential. They are warnings that your body's ability to recover is failing, and that failure almost always begins at night. I see it in so many men who come to me with the same story. They say, "Doctor, I sleep, but I wake up exhausted. My erections have weakened. My desire is gone. My muscles feel heavy. My mind is dull. And worst of all, there is an irritation, a frustration that I cannot explain." And when we look closely at their lives, one fact always appears. Their bodies have lost the ability to repair themselves while they sleep. The truth is that the night is the most important time in a man's life. During sleep, the male body is designed to rebuild. Testosterone is produced in its greatest quantity. The blood vessels that keep erections strong dilate and regenerate. The prostate shrinks and relieves itself of hidden inflammation. The mitochondria, those tiny powerhouses inside each cell, recharge energy to fuel the coming day. In short, the night is when a man is restored. And so, when sleep is broken, shallow, or incomplete, the consequences ripple across his entire being. The first thing that suffers is virility, because the male sexual system is the most sensitive to nightly recovery. The second is physical energy, because the muscles no longer heal. And the third is mental clarity, because the brain does not reset. This is why men who do not sleep deeply are men who feel decades older than they really are. But why does this happen so often after 60? Why do so many older men say they cannot sleep deeply, or that they wake up restless and drained? The answer lies in one of the most overlooked but vital nutrients in the human body, magnesium. This single mineral governs hundreds of biochemical reactions. It calms the nervous system, relaxes blood vessels, helps regulate testosterone, and even controls how the muscles of the bladder behave during the night. Without enough of it, the body falls into a constant state of alert. You may close your eyes and even drift into light sleep, but you will not reach the deep, restorative phases. Without those phases, you do not truly recover, no matter how long you lie in bed. And so the symptoms begin to appear. Waking up multiple times to urinate, experiencing cramps, tingling, or restless legs that disturb your sleep, feeling anxious or impatient during the day, having strange, vivid dreams or sudden awakenings, rising in the morning without energy, as if the night accomplished nothing, and perhaps most concerning of all, losing the frequency and strength of morning erections. These are not random complaints. They are the body's way of saying, "I am starved of magnesium." But here is the cruel truth. As men age, the amount of magnesium in the body steadily declines. Even if you eat dark green vegetables, nuts and seeds, the soil today holds far less magnesium than it once did, and older bodies absorb only a fraction of what they consume. This is why so many older men, even those who try to eat well, end up deficient. The result is fatigue, poor sleep, declining erections, and a slow but steady erosion of confidence. The good news is that when this deficiency is corrected, the results can be life-changing. But not every form of magnesium will help. Walk into a pharmacy, and you will see dozens of bottles: oxide, citrate, chloride, malate, glycinate, threonate. Most men assume they are all the same. They are not. Some forms pass right through the body without absorption. Others upset the stomach or act only as laxative. For virility, for deep sleep, for recovery, only two forms consistently deliver results: magnesium glycinate, a highly absorbable form that soothes the nervous system, eases muscles, and encourages the deep parasympathetic state that men need to fall asleep and stay asleep; and magnesium L-threonate, the unique form that crosses into the brain itself, calming racing thoughts, reducing anxiety, and improving memory and mental clarity. These two, when taken at night, are the key to unlocking true restorative rest. The process is simple but powerful. Take magnesium 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Allow the body time to absorb it. Prepare yourself by dimming the lights, putting aside the phone, and perhaps drinking a warm cup of chamomile or passion flower tea. Then lie down and let the mineral do what your body has been longing for. In the first few nights, many men notice a gentler transition into sleep, fewer awakenings, and a calmer mind. Within the first week, they report waking with more energy, a lighter step, fewer urges to urinate at night, and the surprise return of natural morning erection. After 2 weeks of consistency, something remarkable happens. The body remembers how to repair itself. Muscles feel stronger. Libido rises without effort. Anxiety and irritability fade. Sleep becomes a true restoration, not an empty pause. And this is achieved not with heavy drugs, not with synthetic hormones, but with the most natural mineral the male body already depends on. There are, however, 3 mistakes to avoid. The first is choosing the wrong form of magnesium, cheap oxide, or inorganic blends that do little but cause diarrhea. The second is taking it in the morning, when its calming effect only makes you sluggish through the day, robbing you of the night's benefit. The third is inconsistency. Magnesium works cumulatively, rebuilding night after night. Skipping doses weakens the effect. Commit to at least 2 full weeks, every night without fail. For those who wish to enhance the effect further, combining magnesium with zinc and vitamin B6, a formula known as ZMA, can elevate testosterone, improve muscle recovery, and sharpen libido even more. And always remember, while magnesium is safe with most medications, men on anticoagulants or controlled prescriptions should consult their doctors. My message to you is simple. Do not accept fatigue, weak erections, poor sleep, or fading vitality as the price of age. These are not signs of time, they are signs of deficiency. Your virility is not gone, it is merely dormant, waiting for your body to remember how to recover, and that recovery begins at night. Every man I have seen reclaim his energy, his strength, and his desire began with this single step, restoring the foundation of deep sleep. So tonight, when you prepare for bed, ask yourself, will you continue as you are, waking tired, weaker each day, believing this is normal, or will you give your body what it has been starving for, and feel the difference in just a matter of days? The choice is yours. Your virility does not have an age, it has a foundation, and that foundation begins with the care you give yourself tonight.